Today is a very special stream. It's a sponsored stream. We'll be playing I Was a Teenager Exocolonist. Basically, I got reached out to and said, hey, would you be willing to do this? I'm like, yes! Yes! This is my first! So yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. Plus, it is LGBTQ inclusive. So it's really, really fun. I really like the messaging of that. And I actually did a little bit of research into the game. You can actually change your gender actively within the game. So, should you feel like midway through the game you want to change genders and all that stuff, you can actively do so without any sort of repercussion. It's just a very natural thing. It's not basis of that, and nothing's on the basis of that. And all characters, I believe, are optional regardless of which gender you choose, even if you choose non-binary. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do. But just know, I'm probably gonna fail. But mind you, there is a demo available right now. There's a demo available right now to play this game. If you wish to try it out for yourselves, but here we're gonna play for like 2 hours. Is that cool? You guys in for like a 2-hour ride in space? A 2-hour ride in space. The Great Frontier. This is a paid sponsorship by Finji, one of the people behind I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. I also want to see this game. I haven't played the demo, so I actually have no idea how this game is gonna go. So it's gonna be an interesting ride regardless of what happens. But yeah, everyone, get on the train! Let's go! And now we're in space. Alright, so yeah. Very, very excited. Very, very excited to get going in here. But yes, as you can see, this new game, there are settings available. You can disable everything that's going on. Graphics you can change, which is fantastic. Audio changes, controls. They're really basic controls looking through it. But yeah, you definitely try and get it when you can. There is a gallery, and apparently there's like 50 endings. There's 50 endings to this game. I did not know this. There's 50 endings. How? That's ridiculous. I've made visual novels before, and endings are hard. Endings are hard to consider. And there's also content warnings, which is really, really awesome. I really do appreciate that they have the content warnings in the game. So I will disclaim this for you guys. There are many ways to live your life on Vertumna, and just like in real life, some choices can lead you down dark places. Broadly, content warnings for the game include the following: major character death, children in peril or are dying, animal cruelty and death, body horror, implied sexual content, drugs and alcohol, violence in text, mental health and trauma, domestic abuse, and traumatic global events. And you can select one to kind of learn more about certain characters. And you can actually get reference of who dies and all that stuff for those. One of your child friends can die suddenly in your first year of the game. One of your friends will die during an attack on the colony. Your character suffers to great peril during the course of the game, has so many levels. Implied sexual content, characters will flirt with you as you expect language. You can unlock opportunities to be intimate with love interest. All scenes are fade to black. I understand that 100%. I've written that before. All activities are described as consensual, which is awesome, fantastic. It is possible to convince a love interest to cheat on their partner with you. That is okay, good to know. But I don't like that, but good to know. But yeah, okay, there's a lot of things you can always go into detail about these content warnings when you're in the game, which is really fantastic. Okay, but we're gonna play this game. I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. It's gonna be fun. Alright, let's go. New game. Ah! Also, if it's not loud enough, let me know and I'll go ahead and change the volume and all that stuff. Wake up.
Wake up!
Oh! Warning, this game deals with mature subjects and may not be suitable for all players. Please see our content warnings in the system menu for a detailed list of themes and events. Thank you, I appreciate that. Whoa! You wake to chaos, confusion of light and heat and smoke. Fire! Oh shit. What do we do? We're already starting off in danger! Okay. Your head is pounding. You must have hit it and blacked out, but you aren't sure of how you got there or what on Vertumna is happening. There's something important you need to remember. Okay? Your stomach lurches as the floor crumbles beneath your feet and collapses. Your body aches and your eyes burn from the smoke. A figure appears through the flames. It's your friend. Your friend? Wait, why can't you remember her name? She's gesturing and shouting at you, but all you hear is a ringing in your ears. No time to waste. Get out. Come on. grab the hand. You try and stand up, but one of your legs folds endlessly underneath you. It won't hold your weight. Oh, fuck, I broke my leg. Your friend pulls you out of the rubble. She throws your arm over her shoulder and half drags you towards the door. Though, through it, you see a deep, eerie twilight, dark blue and cold against the heat of the fire around you. Glow season. Glow season? Is that... Doggy! Glowing eyes. You shake your head to clear your vision. Is that some kind of dog? Like from Earth? The creature howls and lunges, its jaws open! That's an intro! That's an intro! Holy shit, that's an intro! Well, damn! I like that! Oh my gosh! That is mega fun! You were born on the Stratospheric, Earth's first colony ship. Halfway through its 20-year voyage to a wormhole at the edge of the Sol system. Okay. Your parents run the hydrophonic gardens, which make fresh air and vegetables for the ship. Like the other colonists, they bravely chose to make this one-way journey through the uncharted planet Vertumna 4, in hope they would escape Earth's troubles. They had you the old-fashioned way, merging their genes like they merged with their cultures and traditions. They name you... Oh, that's so cool! And also, love parents. Let's go. Mom looks like a badass. That's not gonna lie. So, Solana, Solane, and something else. I think we're gonna go with Solane. I like Solane, but Solana, I like Solana. Solana just rings off the tongue. I like that. Yeah, I think it's something else you could just name your character. But we'll go with Solana. I like Solana. Oh, aren't we adorable? Oh my goodness. You're a bright-eyed child with an active imagination. Sometimes too active, your mom says. Use the sliders on the left to choose pronouns and late teens appearance. This can be changed any time. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Oh, okay. She, her, they, them. Can I customize? Oh. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that is wonderful. So you can actually change it to... Oh, that's cool. That's cool, having just custom strings. That's fantastic. I love that. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, wow. Oh, that is wonderful. All of these options are great. Also, I need to bring down the audio just a hair. There we go. But oh my gosh, that's wonderful. But let's go ahead and go... Let's go they, them. Let's go they, them. The more... Oh, ah. Ah, okay. Oh, we'll go androgynous. I like that. That way we can just kind of bend one way or another. That's awesome. Fantastic. Huh. You have vivid dreams of things you've never experienced. Dirt under your feet, skies overhead, endless jungles and strange animals. You wonder if this is what Vertumna will be like. Oh, we already have a little bout of empathy. That's kind of cool. Every child in the Stratospheric is given one genetic enhancement. By age 6, you see the front signs of yours. Oh, wow. Eagle eyes, extra fingers. Extra fingers. Absorbent brain, super strength, calm temperament. Ooh. How do I want to do this? I only have 2 hours. This seems like a lot. Let's see. Eagle eye. Probably Eagle eyes definitely want to just keep a lot of detail work. I do want to have either eagle eyes or an absorbent brain. I want to be able to be focused on what's around me. That seems really cool. Probably absorbent brain. Let's go with absorbent brain because you probably can hold more in your brain, but who knows? Okay. Okay, so reasoning. So it can add more reasoning and gain memory. Professor Howell says kids learn fast because their brains are like sponges. But when people get older, they can't absorb much new stuff. Not for you. You're always learning. Your curiosity knows no end. Absorbent brain, 1. Skill on brain, +1 skill reward at the end of blue challenge only if you win. Oh, okay. Yeah, so like, yeah. Okay, okay. Interesting. Huh. The other kids have trouble keeping up with you, but one tries. Energetic and loyal Anemone. Tough and gentle Cal. Bold and confident Mars. Quiet and adventurous Dees. Studious and mature Tangent. And sweet and shy Tammy. Ooh. I mean, I only see 4 children here. I don't see the other children. So I'm wondering who Tangent and Tammy... I'm assuming like it's just from left to right. Anemone, Cal, Mars, and Dees. Dice? Probably Dice? It's probably Dice. $10 says Dice. Energetic and loyal, tough and gentle, bold and confident, quiet and adventurous. Let's go with shy and sweet Tammy. She seems like a fun one. She seems like a fun person. Oh, you're precious! Oh my god, you're so precious! Oh my god! Let's see, plus 10 friendship with Tammy, empathy and creativity, as well as gained memory. Tammy's care. Tammy is the kindest person you know. She idolizes Aunt Sedent, and she always is always following her around, helping her with the babies or learning how to cook. She is the best snacks at class recess and always shares, especially with you and Cal. She and Cal are just as close, so it's kind of like having 2 best friends. Oh yeah, oh my god, oh that's so cute. Plus 1 card to the right. Okay, so as I mentioned, this game is a card game, so eventually things will come up where you have to develop a deck and be able to go through challenges using a deck of gathered and organized cards. Can we see the other cards? Wait, that's not right. So yeah, we have I'm assuming this is Anemone, Cal, Mars, Dice, Tangent, and Tammy. So who's Tangent? Question. Oh, hello, child. Huh. Friendship with Tangent, reasoning, engineering, and memory. Tangent's focus. Tangent is the kind of girl who sits right up front by the holo projector and always has her hand in the air. Oh, okay, she's teacher's pet, if you will. She and her twin brother Dice, Tangent and Dice, drifted apart when she started genome treatment to make her body conform to her gender. Years later, Tange is the girl you always knew she was, but her relationship with Dice is worse than ever. Luckily, she has a friend in you. Interesting. Huh. Alright, hold on. So, I'm assuming this is Dice. This kid is Dice. Ah. So, bravery and perception. Unlike a serious, studious twin sister Tangent, Dice is the kind of boy who sits in the back of the classroom and doodles on his holopalm. Holopalm? You bombed over cracking jokes without the weird diagrams in your textbooks. His quiet nature and his morbid curiosity make him somewhat of a loner, but at least he has a friend in you. See, okay, this motherfucker is probably the one I would usually go for in romances. 100. Ohio wasabi. Hello, mustard. Okay, so my Japanese is a little off. Hey James, how you doing? But yeah, this when he grows up, if he maintains, that's the kind of guy that I would go after 100% in games. Now hold on, let's see what else. So we have Mars. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Mars is a natural leader, so she has persuasion and organizing. Interesting. Whenever you're all playing together, Mars is the one who comes up with all the ideas. She can be a little bossy, but that's part of her charm. She always organizes fun stuff for the kids after class. You're both founding members of the Secret Fun Times Club. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Okay. Cal. Okay, hi. Biology and animals. Okay. Cal is a sweetheart, always ready to lend a hand or play a game. He and Tammy are just as inseparable. So it's almost like you have 2 best friends instead of 1. Cal teaches you how to take care of all the classroom plants. Your parents are very proud of both of you. Interesting. And then Anemone. I have a feeling Anemone is the one who saved us in that beginning intro. I have a feeling. Anemone is the most enthusiastic person you know. Your favorite memory is the time she taught you how to play 0G sports ball after class. It's 0G ball. I remember that I started developing that, and then because time got away from me, I wasn't able to move forward with it. Memories. She never means to get you into trouble, but somehow you always seem to find it together. Interesting. Yeah, like, why can't I be friends with all of them? Why do I have to choose one? Though I will say, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Tammy. She's such a sweetheart. Just look at her. She is such a sweetheart. I love her. Yeah, Tammy, absolutely. Huh. Oh, stress. Interesting. You're 10 years old when the ship finally reaches the wormhole. Professor Hal says it's like a doorway to other star systems, with the planet Vertumna 4 on the other side. You run emergency drills for months to prepare. Interesting. So we have an absorbent brain and we have Tammy's care. So we have 2 cards in our deck right now. Now I'm assuming, so that's system, friends. Ah, okay. Interesting. So you can know more people. H10, month 1 of quiet. Interesting. So you know everyone here. You just have more friendship with one. Okay, that's fair enough. Memories. Oh, interesting. Okay, so giggling, first words, Tammy's care, wondering, discovering, crawling, and first steps. Interesting. And gear? You'll keep adding to your deck as you age and can forget cards by spending time relaxing. You have an unlimited number of gear slots based on your organization and other skills. Click gear to equip and unequip it. Collectibles you find while exploring may be given as gifts to friends or used during challenges or one-use bonuses. Interesting. So, can I use... No, these are not. So, just... then collectibles. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Hi! When the day finally comes, it starts to rumble. Then things start to slide off the tables. You hurry to gather the nearby... You hurry to gather near the escape pods, just in case. Oh my god, more stress. I'm stressing out! The emergency area is crowded with families. It's going to be fine, Solana. Your dad soothed. We'll be through the wormhole and down on the planet before you know it, just like we've practiced. Your mom gives him a sharp, worried look. Yeah, mom is the more realistic one, Dad. Red emergency lights switch on as a siren begins to sound somewhere distant in the ship. You try to breathe slowly like you were taught, but you're very scared. You look at the porthole, the stars are gone. When you're frightened, you get in touch with your emotions to think of a game. Okay, I think we definitely need to be the one to be like, we can calmly get through this. We got this. Let's get in touch with our emotions and let's think about this rationally. Ah, perfect. The stress comes back up. Oz, fantastic. Tammy and Mars, fantastic. And gain a memory, stress cry. You bawl like a baby. It feels good. You aren't the only one. Nearby, your classmate Tammy has tears streaming down her cheeks. Mars is trying to quietly console her. She sighs as your crying makes Tammy wail even more loudly. Your dad puts his arms around you as you let it out. It's okay, just let it out. It's fine. It is completely fine to be in tune with your emotions and just to let them out. It's not healthy putting them in, honey. You wait. The shaking builds. And everything starts to get very weird. Hallway stretches, and you're stretching too. Your arms impossibly long. Your head feels like it's slowly filling up like a balloon and contracting down to the size of an atom at the same time. Is this the wormhole? You hear the distant ominous squeal of metal giving away as the ship shudders and lurches in slow motion. The weirdest part is a sense of deja vu. You're sure this has happened to you before, and you know somehow that everything is going to be okay. The shuddering reaches a crescendo. You hear an impossibly loud crunch and feel weightless for a few seconds before gravity slams you back against the wall head first. You black out. Ow! As you slip into unconsciousness, feel yourself twisted out of time. It was today, yesterday, and tomorrow all at once. More than just one tomorrow. Lots of different tomorrows. Beep, 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 beep. Brian's phone went off. Matt? I recognize you, honey. Isn't that? Yeah, hold on. You find yourself in a place you know from your dreams. Filled fields, dramatic ridges, and stranger, but also not a stranger. Grinning as she grabs your hand. Hurry up, she says. I'm not going to let you miss this. Is that Mars? Yeah, is that Mars? Distantly, you can feel the ship's shaking has stopped, and hear your parents' worried voices. Feeling safe, you slip further into the warm embrace of the stars. You drift. Okay. Gradually, your consciousness reforms. You wake up in the medbay. The medbed under you plays a soft tone, and an automated voice speaks. 2 weeks have elapsed. The patient's cranial injury has completely healed. They may now be safely discharged. As the fog lifts from your head, you realize something seems different about this room. It's so bright. You try to focus on the window. Something's definitely different. Sunlight? Instead of the familiar blackness of space, bright light from twin blue and yellow suns is streaming through the windows. You peer out and see fields, glass-walled domes, and walls ringed by giant mushroom-like trees. There are construction materials everywhere and people walking around outside on the ground. You better get out there and join them. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Fuck it, let's go. Let's go, hop into it. Oh! Hello! Strato Colony. Oh! Tammy jumps up as you step out of the ship's quarters behind her. You're awake! Are you all better? You better go see your dad. She points southeast towards some geodesic domes. To walk, click on the ground. To click on characters, talk to them. Oh, it's like, oh, how nice! But I'm assuming I can run with, okay, I can run using the arrow keys. Okay, and WSAD. Perfect. Huh. What is all this? The garrison. A small team led by the security chief Rhett was busy enough to keep the peace of the Stratospheric. To stay busy, they also ran an exercise gym and sports ball courts. Here on Vertumna, the garrison has expanded fast. They're building a huge wall around the colony and have an outdoor firing range and a big covered dojo. And best of all, a regulation-sized sports ball court. That's really cool. I like that. Okay. Sweetheart, how are you doing? Are you okay, honey? Tammy looks concerned. You slept for so long after you bumped your head, she says. I bet your parents are worried. Your dad is working over in geoponics near those domes. They're called greenhouses. I would go with you, but, well, this is as far as I've been from the ship since we landed. Tammy stammers, blushing. It's scary outside. Oh, honey, it's okay. You be safe and you be good. You be a good girl. Now what is this? The living quarters. The ship's quarters are where everyone sleeps, eats, and hangs out. The private bedrooms are small. You share one with your parents. So colonists spend most of their time in the big common area. There's a lounge and cafeteria and a crochet where all the little kids and babies are raised communally. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, then what is this? What is this? Engineering. A low throbbing noise comes from the engine room, which provides power to the colony. Other quarters lead off to the teaching labs and medbay. You know the route to your classroom well, but the rest of this wing is off limits to children. Congruence, the ship's onboard AI, beams down at you from a nearby holoscreen. Don't forget to study hard, Solana. Okay. Okay, interesting. Alright. Oh, wow. This is fun. So, oh, this is the ship on its side. Interesting. Okay. Command. Command is a warren of long hallways with doors off to tiny nondescript offices. Everyone you pass seems to be hurrying off to something important. At the end of one hallway opens into the supply depot, which works as both requisitions office and general store. Beyond it are cavernous warehouses stacked high with supplies from Earth, now being gradually unpacked and distributed. View the notice board? Sure. Colony food shortfall, -100%. Colony security rating evaluating. Upcoming event. We'll be hosting our first annual Vertumnalia Festival during the second week of Dust. Chief Administrator Seek. Seek? I'm assuming Seek. There's a helicopter coming by. Or some sort of plane. Notice. Take precautions outside of the colony boundaries. Exofauna have been sighted in the area. Survey teams are investigating. Chief Surveyor Tonnet. Current Council Administration. Governor Edicott, Command. Chief Administrator Seek, Command. Security Chief Rhett, Garrison. Chief Engineer Instance, Engineering. Chief Cultivator Flulu, Geoponics. Chief Steward Antecedent, Quarters. Chief Surveyor Melatonin Expeditions. What? Okay. Interesting. Alright, so this is where... Oh, there! Yep, there's Dad. Hold on, what is this? Geoponics. The greenhouses have different biomes inside, growing plants from Earth that might belong in a desert, jungle, or temperate forest. Some are so delicate you have to spray off any germs in an airlock before you enter. The seasonal garden outside is dotted with blue nobodies, little flowers with what look like little wriggling creatures stuck inside each one. A sign explains it's a decoy, meant to attract some kind of flying predator to come pollinate the flower. Interesting. But you $20 melatonin is always sleeping. Oh my god. Okay, so we have that going on here. So that's that. I'm assuming this is like out. Okay, so let's talk to Dad. Hey, Dad! Solana! Your dad gives you a big warm hug. I'm so happy you're finally awake. Dr. Instance thought it'd be best to keep you asleep while your noggin healed. Your mother and I thought you might sleep away the whole year, my snoozy little gooseberry. He checks your head and looks relieved. He was clearly very worried about you, but covers it with jokes and smiles. Aw, I love you, Dad. You are so precious. Welcome to Vertumna, he says, gesturing around you. You've never seen the stratospheric from the outside, except in pictures. The ship has been separated in two, and parts taken off to form other buildings and a big wall around the colony. The alien jungle creeps right up to the wall. Only the geodesic greenhouses pass outside it, dotting their way up the hill. Wow. Like, it's beautiful. I'm glad you agree, he says. Your mother and I, we've been waiting a long time to see grass and trees again, even if they are purple. Oh, and before I forget, he pulls a package out from his satchel and hands it to you. You blink and stare at it blankly. Do you know what day it is? He asks. You honestly don't. You remind him that you've been asleep in medbay. Happy birthday, he shouts, wrapping you in a warm hug. Your birthday? Already? You feel a dizzying sense of deja vu. You stare hard at the wrapped package. You know exactly what's in there. You remember it. No, you dreamed about this package. You've dreamt about this package some years ago on the ship. Inside will be a small medallion in the shape of a sun that your dad made by hand. Oh. So we get a choice to open... You tell him you know what's in it? Open the pack. Don't open the package. I mean, there's no point in bringing it up. It could just be a dream. It could be just something else. Like, just open the package and see what happens. Oh, wow. How did you know this? It's exactly as you imagined, as you dreamed. A feeling of panic rises in your throat. Your hand shakes. But how? Sun medallion. +1 to challenges. Your dad notices. Are you okay, Solana? He snaps his fingers. Dr. Instance shouldn't have let you out so early. Sometimes those sleeping meds take a while to wear off. They might make your head feel funny for a few hours. You nod. Maybe that's all it is. Someone shouts your dad's name. Listen, I'm so sorry, Solana, he says, but I have to get back to work. There was an accident when we landed, and he stops himself. Don't worry, we're going to fix it, your mother and I. Professor Hall is expecting you in classes, if you're feeling up. Your dad says, pointing west to the engineering wing. In the rear end of the bisected ship, he then points to the large doors you came out of earlier. Or you can relax in our quarters until you're feeling better. We'll talk later tonight. He says, then kisses the top of your head and ruffles your hair. Have a wonderful birthday, Solana. I love you. Love you too, Dad. To enter buildings, click on the door and flag outside to enter, press the enter button. Then choose an activity for the month to gain skill in advance. There are 13 months a year and 10 years to the end of the game. You only have time to focus on a few things. Okay. Oh, so, okay. For the month. Okay. So there's, 13 months in a year. If there's 13 months in the year, in 10 years, so we have 130 actions that we can take. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Does talking count? Doubt it. You see Dice sitting on the ground beside some bushes. Is he hiding from somebody? He seems to be watching the gate in the wall to the south, where grown-ups are coming and going. Kids aren't allowed to pass the walls, he says quietly without looking up. They say there's nothing to be afraid of. But then why do we need walls? You stare at the gate and have a sudden rush of memory so strong that you think you might faint. You imagine something crashing through the wall. Something enormous and dark and wriggly. For years in space, you've had half-remembered nightmares of monsters, of your ship being destroyed, of sifting through the wreckage that used to be your home, trying to find something. Your dad always told you the dreams weren't real. Breaking you from your daydream, Dice whispers, I think there are monsters out there. I believe you. Yeah, I believe it. No, you don't, he says. You're being sarcastic, I can tell. Nobody believes me. He turns his back and ignores you. They're huge and wriggly and dangerous. Oh, -2 friendship? Stop making fun of me. You're as bad as Mark. I'm not making fun of you, kid. Oh, come on, kid. Oh, man. It's trying to be connect, but it's just like, apparently not, but... Okay, I hope that didn't move forward in time. Okay, so season... Quiet season. Interesting. Oh, I can collapse that. How nice. Okay. So, anemone, right? Anemone? Hey, Solana! Hiya, Solana! Anemone seems really at home here. She's rolling a sports ball around with her foot, making patterns in the weird blue snow. Blue snow? This stuff is different from snow on Earth, she tells you. Yes, it isn't cold, but it's still neat and you can make stuff out of it. Your foggy head clears a little. Anemone is simple, physical, real. You always feel grounded near her. What are you making? There's snow spirals, she says. But earlier me and Cal made a huge big snow pal. You missed it while you were sleeping in medbay. She smiles her broad, gap-toothed smile at you. Now that you're awake, we can play! Seen any monsters, apparently? Nope, just some little bugs. The grown-ups would say if there were monsters, right? She shrugs and then smiles reassuringly. Even if there were monsters, Chief Rat would beat them all up, so don't worry. My mom says we're safer here than we were in space. You both look over at the wreckage of the Stratospheric, the spaceship where you were born. Anemone's mom, antecedent, is probably right about that. Look at the wormhole. Look at what the wormhole did to your ship. Also, why aren't you in school? She smacks her forehead. School! I wondered where everyone was. I guess I'm gonna be late for humanities class. She doesn't look very worried to you. It's okay, she says. Professor Hall is chill. He won't mind. But we should probably go now. She grins and starts running towards engineering. Hey, race you! No fair, she's getting a head start! Oh, come on, honey. You're not moving. You're not moving. Alright, class. Let's go to class! The throbbing noise comes from the engine room, provides power to the colony. Other corridors lead off to teaching labs and medbay. You know the route to your classroom well, but the rest of the wing is off limits. Pick an activity to do this month. Study life sciences, which is 2 biology, reasoning, friendship with tangent, but adds stress. And the humanities. So creativity, persuasion, friendship with tangent, and stress. Now, hold on. Before I commit to anything. So relax in the lounge. Forget one memory, friendship with Tammy. Oh, give more friendship with Tammy. But forget one memory. No. I think I need to build up my skills. I really believe I should build up my skills. The question is, where should I build up my skills? There's apparently multiple options. Let's see. Can't build skills there. Interesting. But how do you guys think of this game so far? What do you guys think? Okay, so because we're 10, we're probably just like, you either go to school or you rest. Which one is it? So we can't pass this door, but that makes sense. I'm assuming these are the physical activities that we could do. No. Okay, so it's just go to school or rest. Let's go to school. Let's go to school. So reasoning could go up. Add a little bit of biology. Creativity and persuasion. Let's go to let's study humanities. Let's study humanities. Welcome, Solana. Professor Hall greets you. I hope you're all warmed up and ready to study the glorious humanities. History, literature, language, media, and philosophy. And yes, if you're lucky, we'll have a little ancient Earth poetry, too. He seems excited about that last bit. By the way, if anyone is interested in taking engineering classes, please register through Congruence's scheduling system when you have a chance. She'll be helping me teach them. He's awesome. He looks cool. Freedom, equality, democracy. Today's assignment is an easy one, Hall says with a yawn. Because I was up late preparing congruence and self-terminal, I can use a nap. Good job, Michaela, for adding the yawn. I'd like you to write an essay about what the Vertumna colony means to you. Really? We're 10! We are 10 years old! Freedom, equality, democracy. My friends are all here. I feel safe here. Just doodle instead of draw. I think, yeah, just my friends are all here. Because we're thinking like a child. We're thinking like a 10-year-old. A 10-year-old is like, yeah, sure, they feel safe, but it's like more like happiness, friendship. You write all about your buds and fun things you do together. When Hall wakes up from his nap, he asks a few students to read their essays in class. Mars is annoyed that you hardly mention her. Well, you aren't really friends, so... Oh man, Mars, I'm sorry. Get to work! Studying humanity. Oh! Okay, so this is where the card system comes in. When you work or go to class, you play a quick card challenges as the month passes. Move the cards to fill the 5 panes and make the best hand you can. The order matters. If your goal in the circle on the right reaches the goal value, you win. Depending on your card, some challenges can't be won, but you still get a reward for doing your best. Interesting. So I have to meet the goal. Okay. Bonuses for flushes, same color together. Bonuses for pairs, same number together. Okay. Bonus for straights, increasing from left to right. Okay, so it's just literally like a deck of cards. The more cards in a flush, pair, or straight, the higher the bonus added to your total. Cards can also affect each other and be arranged to find the best total score. Okay. Cool. So there's no time limit. Okay. And it looks like we have the sun medallion on, so we'll be able to get a +1. So let's go ahead and put the first words together, then wandering together, then first steps. Oh, wow! Love that. So is it better to do this? Oh, that's even better. Okay, so it's in growing order. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, especially when these ones are together. Okay. For the 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind, flush for 2, flush for 2. Okay. That's simple enough. Anyone can figure that out. It's just literally just colors and numbers. Easy. Win. Victorious, you worked well this month. Nice. Okay. Your skills increase when you work or go to school, with extra skills if you win the challenge, and kudos bonus if you make the highest scoring hand with your cards. Working also increases stress, which prevents you from working if it reaches 100. To relieve stress, take a month off to relax in the quarters wing. Okay, it looks like we leveled up with tangent a little bit. Awesome. So +1 to creativity and +1 to kudos. Interesting. Very nice. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Nice, I like that. Your parents have been working from the first dawn to well after dinner every day. You know growing food is an important job and it's vital to get crops in the ground right away. But there seems to be something more than that. It's such a change from growing up in the stratospheric when you saw them all the time. You stay up and wait for them at night before going to bed. Though you can tell they're exhausted, they make an effort to spend time with you. That's really sweet. That's really, basically poker. In a way, this is much better than poker. You're not dealing with a constant like stream of 52 cards where it's just kind of like you don't know whether or not the next one's going to be. You're not dealing with like diamonds or even like a royalty hand and all that stuff. You're dealing with numbers and colors. So I think this is much simpler. I'm sorry we haven't seen much of you, little gooseberry. Your dad says. Your mom watches you as she works a pebble out of her gardening tiller, which also serves as a crutch. How have you been holding up? I've learned some stuff at school. I'm glad to hear that, your mom says. I want you to study hard, work hard, and stay out of trouble. Your dad smiles, and Professor Halleck will give you kudos if you get good grades. You spend those at the depot once it's open. Oh wait, kudos is money? You know, says your dad, raising an eyebrow at your mom. I think there are lots of different ways to learn, and school is just one of them. You can learn from working on a hobby or by helping a friend. Your mom shakes her head and sighs, though you can tell she's trying to put on a gentle expression. You know, the smile that all women give. We both agree that this colony is an experiment, and that means we're gonna do things differently than on Earth. You're old enough now to start making your own decisions about your education and future, and if that means you'll find your way, we'll accept that. Your dad puts a hand on your shoulder. We'll be proud of you no matter what you do. Try talking to your friends. They may have ideas on how you can spend your time. And come by Geoponics, your mom adds. We could use your help. Oh, cool. Okay. Early quiet. Alright. Next month, mid-quiet. Oh, interesting. So that marks how long... Okay, so that'll mark each season that comes around. Okay, okay. Cool. Okay. That's interesting. I like that. Okay. So, that's still closed. Are we okay? He looks at his feet. Dare you? No! I'm sorry. Didn't mean to make you mad. I didn't mean to make you mad at me! Oh, there's Mars. A sharp whistle interrupts your thoughts. Hey, Solana! Mars calls out to you. Come here. I have a job for you. You walk over to Mars, who's sheltering from the snow under the ship's overhang. It's so gross here, she complains. This spark snow would ruin my good clothes. At least, why did I give her such a deep voice, for she's a 10-year-old? It's so gross here. This spark snow could ruin my good clothes. At least on the ship we had climate control. Ugh. Tammy made me some soy sweets, but there's no way I'm going out here in all this weather. She continues. Since you like running around in it, could you fetch them for me? Sure, okay. Good, Mars class. She's probably just down the hill near our quarters. She's scared to take more than a few steps from the door. All she wants to do is hide inside and make sweets. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that if that's what she wants to do with her time. Well, I mean, that looks sparkles. Oh, the snow sparkles under our feet. That's so cool. I like that. That's so nice. Oh, Tammy, sweetheart, can we talk? Tammy is staring obliviously at the sky, smiling to herself. She startles as you approach. Oh, hello, Solana, she says, putting her hand to her chest. Do you need something? Mars's soy sweets? Tammy smiles at you. Oh, it's so nice of you to help out Mars. She's a very important person, you know. She hands you a box wrapped in a pink and yellow scarf. One order of mango soy sweets. Made fresh this morning, she says. Please tell Mars that she can have the scarf back, okay? She used some of her kudos to nano-print it for me because it's so dusty here, but I think I'm getting used to it now. Tammy smiles again and tucks her hair behind her big elven ears. Mars is so cool, she says fondly. Sometimes she's kind of bossy, but I know she really cares too. She is adorable. Tammy, you're too cute for this world. How are you so cute for this world? You see Tammy sitting quietly near the entrance of the lounge. You've known her for, well, your whole entire life. Back on the ship, you were her study partner. Yeah, we used to play, studies. We used to do studies together. Tammy was awful, just awful at Earth history. She thought Europe was the name of an English queen and the Pacific was a famous ceasefire treaty. Facts go in one over huge ears and back out the other. No matter how hard you tried, she never seemed to improve. Her ears perk up hopefully when she sees you. Hello, Solana. I was hoping you could help me with some homework. Yeah, sure, of course. Oh, thank you! So, reasoning went down, but I brought up friendship. You spent a couple of hours trying to teach her the difference between exothermic and endothermic reaction. One makes heat and one absorbs it. Why is it so hard for her to understand? Thing is, Tammy never loses heart when she fails a test or gets an answer wrong. It's inspiring, even though it's something that makes you feel like you're getting dumber after studying with her. Oh no, honey. Oh, honey. My goodness. Mars puts her hand out expectantly. Okay, yeah, sure. Here it is. Okay. Here it is. Oh, loyalty. Interesting. Rebellion. Relationship with adults and colony government. You hand over a box of sweets, soy sweets with a smile. Mars takes it and giggles. You're such a good sidekick, doing everything I say. Don't you hate me? She opens the box and hands you a soy sweet. Your tip, she tells you. Oh, thank you. Oh, and Amanda sort of seeks looking for someone to do delivery jobs for the depot. She says, I don't want to do it. Cause like, you, running around out here? No. Just go through there, she says, gesturing to the door behind her, and tell him I referred you. Okay. That's kind of cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Alright, Mom and Dad want to talk. Dad? Who needs raising, lol? Hey, my little potato. Your dad exclaims, smiling warmly. What have you been up to today? Just hanging out with friends. That Cal's a good boy, he says. And have you seen Anemone? She's out at the garrison playing sports ball. I think she spent every day outside since we landed. He chuckles to himself. Guess that's what happens when you got enough brothers to make your own sports ball team. He breathes deeply and looks around. Vertumna is magnificent, isn't it? You nod. Seasons, he shouts, throwing his hands wide. I missed seasons. Back on Earth, it got much, much cold. And the snow wasn't half as pretty as our spark snow. He sighs, stretching. You just wait until dust season. Both the suns will be high in the sky and it'll be real hot then. You'll see. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, Mom. You find your mom hard at work setting up the greenhouses with a small construction crew. You've seen these plans pinned to the wall of your family's quarters for years now. These geodesic domes will house the more delicate plants from Earth's spinach, tomatoes, even fruit. She takes a swig from her canteen as you approach. Looking for something to do? Remember, Solana, you're responsible for your own schedule now that we've landed. You can decide how to spend your time so long as it's productive. She points towards the engineering wing, in the back half of the stratospheric severed frame. Professor Hal still expects you in class, but a well-rounded education includes practical application. You're old enough to help with the work here. She claps her hands on your shoulder. I got another minute. Anything you want to need to know? Oh, interesting. Huh. Sure, what are you doing in geoponics? She looks down, nudges at the sprout growing between her feet. It's green, the color of earth plants. We're doing our best, she says, but it has been easy. I just hope the potatoes and corn can handle the weather here. She says, glancing up at the sky. I hear it rains like hell in the wet season. She takes a long look at you, up and down. You're growing fast, Solana, but you're still too young for real farming. Instead, well, there's a lot of soil that needs to be hauled. Seeing your disappointment, she nudges you on the shoulder. Don't pout. It'll help build those muscles. And you'll need them now that we're out in the real world, doing real work. Out here, we have to rely on our physical strength. She flexes her bicep. Your mom is really strong. Interesting. So we can learn all of this stuff. Huh. Do I really want to spend the entire time, like, asking questions? Probably not. Alright, love you, Mom. Thank you so much. Okay. So I've only seen, like, a couple kids. I'm wondering where Cal is. Is Cal over here? Oh, hey, Anemone. Anemone is bumping a sports ball with her wrist, trying to keep it up in the air. Heads up! She shouts and bumps the ball in your direction. Think fast. Bounce it back. You bounce the ball back. Oh, toughness. Cool! You bounce the ball back and forth with her, trying to see how many times you can rally and keep it going. Anemone tells you about the new sports ball court. Proper regulation-sized court, way bigger than the little 0G ball one in the stratospheric. Her brother Com is coaching this junior sports ball team this year. He's so great! He's good at everything, especially spiking. He's coaching me to play awesome like him! You should join us! Okay, so unlock sports ball. I'm assuming sports ball will add physical prowess and all that stuff, so... Bravery, toughness, friendship with Anemone. Okay, interesting. I need to watch my stress, too. I'm just like, alright. So, shovel dirt. Got some kudos, friendship with Cal, and a little bit of toughness. Okay, interesting. Okay. Then, what's over here? How to make deliveries. You need a toughness 10 or greater. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Probably do one more school study. Probably do one more school, and then we'll relax next month. Register for engineering class. I kind of want to keep up here. Maybe I should have done Eagle Eyes. All that stuff up here. Well, let's study more of the humanities. Yeah, so... Yeah, more of the humanities. This month you've decided to explore pre-holographic media on Earth, which is a pretty great excuse to kick back and watch movies all day. It's hard to believe that all movies used to be 2D. Boo! Boring! Feels too much like learning to be fun. Get to work. Okay. The goal is 11. Okay. Okay, so... Let's go ahead and do Tammy's care. There. Let's try that. Oh, perfect. Yeah, and that goes that way in that direction. So that plus one there. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Easy. Worked well this month with +1 in creativity and more stress. Okay. Next month we definitely have to take it easy. We have way too much stress. Way too much stress. Do you work as an actor full-time? No, I do not work as an actor full-time. I work as a writer full-time. So when I'm not streaming, I'm working on books. I cannot say books. Working on books, when I can, so. And more friendship with Tangent. Cool. The week you had a few more bouts of deja vu, remembering what somebody is about to say or do just before they do it. Sometimes they actually do it, but not always. I keep seeing this new game like Danganronpa. Have you heard of Inescapable? Nope, I have not heard of that. Right now focusing on Exocolonist. This morning you were sure Professor Hal was going to trip on the uneven floor in the cafeteria and spill his plate of hash browns. You even told Mars to watch. He didn't, though. But as Professor Hall walked away, his hash brown safe for today, Mars called you a liar and a dump. At night... Oh. Tammy? At night, your dreams are all mixed up with stuff you know can't be real. You're chased by monsters the size of buildings, only to be saved by strange people you've never met. You're holding hands with someone you love. You're crying as you help lift a shrouded body into a colony recycler. Everything seems so familiar, but when you try to recall their faces when you wake up, they're smeared in your memory like wet paint. What if those things haven't happened yet, but they will someday? Anytime you try to tell someone, they think you're playing a trick, or that you're sick and need to go to medbay. You eventually decide to stay quiet about your strange dreams. Why? Secret powers are fun. I don't see the problem with it. You start keeping a private journal in your holopalm, recording the events where you remember something before it happens. You also write down your dreams, when they have that feeling of being real. You like the idea of magic and seeing the future, but some of those dreams are very scary. You hope that, like Professor Hall's hash browns, they all don't come true. Alright. Today we definitely need to take a break. Then quiet. Late quiet. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so... Hello. Tangent. Tangent is hunched over her holopalm, frowning and poking angrily at the air. She speaks without looking up at you. Professor Hall wants us to prep a list of native flora with pictures. There should be a catalog on the Colony Holonet, but I can't find it anywhere. I can help you out. Oh, sure, thank you. And organizing, nice. And 2+2 friendship with Tangent. Now, are we just, like, getting Tangent as well as Tammy? It looks like Tammy and we're getting the two T's. We're becoming friends with the two T's. That's fantastic. You launch your own holopalm and start searching the colony's Holonet archives for a list of vertumnal plants and animals. 10 minutes later, you find it buried under the survey logistics of the expedition's net. Anemone passes by and pulls a face at the two of you. Hey, hello, nerds! She shouts. School's over! Come play sports ball in the sunshine! Tang just rolls her eyes. My goodness. Anemone, you're too adorable. I just want to be friends. I just want to be friends! Oh, you found me. Dice is adjusting better than you expected life on the surface. He's already found new places to hide and do whatever he does here by himself. Like, I just want to be friends. Oh. Oh, hi. Expeditions. You step cautiously through the colony gates. Hey there, kiddo. Uncle Tonin blocks your way with a smile. I'm afraid expeditions are off limits for now. It's not safe for kids. Better toughen up so you can join the squads when you're older. Interesting. I'm tough enough, I'm brave enough. Interesting. Okay. Cool, good to know. And there's parents there. Oh, you're Cal, aren't you? And you're Cal. See, Mars and Tammy of who we've seen in the history and the memories, as well as Anemone. So that's going to be interesting to how to balance that out. Cal is riding the geophonics gardens on his hoverboard. The ground comes to a sudden shuddering stop on the rocky ground in front of you. Paul falls off and catches his balance before he eats dirt. Hey, Solana. Real ground is way harder to hover on than ship floors. There are bumps everywhere. Let's see. They do work on the outside. Well, we all have to adapt. Yeah, Cal exclaims. Things are actually way, way better planet side. Hovering outside is rad. Look at this. He runs over to a small depression on a nearby hill and presents it like something amazing. Look at this. It's a skate bowl. Cool. Can I try? Yeah, you got friendship with Cal. How nice. And some toughness. Okay. So we're on 2 toughness now. How nice. Sure, but please be careful. Mom says if I break my hoverboard, I can't make another one. You take turns riding down the bowl, trying to get up in enough speed going down one side to come back up the other. You don't land any tricks. It's hard just staying on the board with this uneven ground, but it's still fun. Oh, that's cool. We're getting more friendships. How nice. Okay, so yeah, there. Okay, we definitely need to relax. Oh, wait. Let's talk. Hey, so, hi. Tammy's dad is the head of expeditions, which means he's out surveying the jungle every day. This morning you see her crying in the doorway as he leaves. I don't like it when he goes out there. He sniffs after he is gone. But he's so brave. And so are you. That's why I like you, Solana. Let's do a random... I think we should do a random act of kindness. You start simple. You give Tammy an enormous hug, sharing the love. Aw, that's precious! Oh my god, that's so cute! I love that. Tammy gets lots of hugs, but you make sure this one feels special. She hugs you back, wiggling back and forth happily. She's surprisingly strong. That's so sweet. And got a little bit more empathy. Yay, cool. That's nice. Thanks, Solana. She says breathlessly as you squeeze the wind out of her a little. I really, really needed that. Oh, before you go, she adds, produces a box with a slice of cake in it from the folds of her skirt. Do you want this cake? They're so fun to make, but I need someone to help me eat them. I'll make you another on your birthday if you like, and we can trade hugs for cakes again. That is so sweet. I love that. Let's just make a nice little cake. Illustration by Eduardo Vargas. Oh, that's cool that they credited the artist. That's awesome. Then hold on. That's that. Well, first we need to probably save. Good. Ooh. Sure. Let's do, yeah, overwrite it. Yeah, that's fine. Memories. Okay. Gear. Oh, no, definitely want to keep that. Collectibles. Oh, it's a collectible! How nice! That's good. Okay, good. Tammy needs to be protected at all costs. Mars, you want to talk? I'm bored. This is boring! Mars complains, stamping her foot. All the adults want to do is work, and they're not be paying attention to me! I don't know how to help you. I'm sorry. I do not know how to help. I'm sorry. Let's see. Tangent looks up at the sky and shades her eyes. It's too bright, she complains. And it's too hot, and the nights are cold. Living on the stratospheric meant we never had to experience discomfort. Remind me, why aren't we putting our resources into repairing the ship? We live here now. We live here now. The mini raid! Mock10, thank you so much for the raid! Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome to I was a teenage exocolonist. And so, yeah. So, how are you, Anemone? Anemone is running around with a sports ball court, touching her hand to the ground in each corner. 18? She counts. 19? When she reaches 20, she collapses onto the grass and checks her hollow palm. I'm training, she explains. My big bro Com says I have to get my legs climatized to the planet if I'm gonna be a team captain like him. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright, let's go take a break. Let's definitely relax a little bit. I should do your ad, but again, yeah. So right now we're playing I Was an Exocolonist. This is a sponsored stream sponsored by Finji. And so yeah, it's a really fun LGBTQ plus card game in space type of visual novel. It's really, really fun. I like it. I like it thus far. Let's go take a break. Alright. Let's go relax in the lounge. It's nice to take some time off to chill after the stress of school and work. Not to mention the mental toll of just living on this unpredictable planet. Looks like you're not the only one who needs some relaxing downtime. Some of the other kids also relaxing in the lounge. So alone with your hollow palm join Cal, Pros, Mars, and Dice. Oh, I need to get more friendship with them, but I could also build my relationship with Cal and Tammy. But also Mars and Dice. I could do better with them. Oh no. What do I do? I could help build my relationship with them, but I also could build more with Tammy. Well, Tammy's already at 2. And Cal's at 1/2. Like, Let's build better friendships. I want to be able to get at least I want to be on nice terms with others rather than like having negatives. Okay, but you do stink, you hear Mars defend herself. It's not my fault you can't tell. Maybe your nose stopped working. The rest of us can smell it, and she waves her hand in front of her nose and makes a PU gesture, then turns to you. He smells awful, right, Solana? Yeah, Dice always needs a shower. No! Do a sniff test? Oh, that's so mean. Oh, that is so mean! These are so mean! Being a bully? No! Don't be a bully! Like, this whole planet smells awful anyway. Like, don't be mean! That's not right! I don't know what to do. I didn't expect to walk into a bullying situation. Oh no! I didn't know! And I know I'm gonna get points with Dice if I do this, but at the same time it's like, oh, damn it! Oh, I don't want to be a bully. That's just rude. Yeah, stop being so mean. I'm sorry. Just stand up to bullies. Don't be so mean. Oh, okay. So got 2 with Dice, but -2 with Mars. It's fine. You stand toe-to-toe with Mars. She glares at you, then at Dice. Ugh, fine, she says defeated. I'm sorry, Dice. I'm just trying to help, but I should have said it in a nicer way. Not everyone in life is going to tell you the truth, you know. Just don't be mean. Just don't be mean. Do you want to forget? No, I don't want to forget. I want to keep my memories. And also friendship with Tam. Very nice. And stress is good. Alright. Look at that. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Early pollen. Oh, how lovely the colors! lovely the colors! Oh, that looks so lovely! Look at all of this! Oh my gosh, what is this? You find a hefty red Xeno egg? Huh. Okay, what is that? Is that a collectible? Oh! Plus, change suit too. Oh, interesting. Okay. Game is really pretty. Oh my god. It's so cute. Hey, you okay? Dice is listening to his hear speak, completely ignoring you. Put yourself in his field of vision, he scowls. What do you want? Leave me alone! Does this interest you? Oh, you can give gifts! Interesting. Sure, I can give him an egg. Do you like egg? Thank you. He's clearly unsure how to react. I'll find something to do with it. Lost the egg, but gain a friendship point. Okay. Okay, so you can give gifts. Okay, that's cool. Solana runs up to you. Hi, Solana! She huffs, catching her breath. On the ship, adults are always saying, no running, anemone, no running, but outside there's so much room. I can run for 5 minutes in one direction! Even more after Robo plows near the land of the farms. The land for farms. That's cool. You gave the guy a pet egg? Oh, yeah, I mean, I figured, why not? I don't know, maybe it could be nice. Okay. Interesting. So you literally can just talk to them, like, to just build up friendship and give gifts. Interesting. Oh! Wait, so did I already perform my random act? That's why I can't do it? Need empathy 40 or greater. Interesting. So you only do certain things depending on your point system. Okay. Cal. Biology 20 or greater. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So you need to be able to have certain points in order to continue conversations like that. Okay. Open the animals. Oh, that's sweet. Katie, I love you. I love you, Katie. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm assuming you have to go expeditions that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to class. Build up more. I think what I want to do is continue with my empathy, continue up here. I feel like that's going to be very beneficial for how I want to go with things, because I feel like Tammy is a character I really want to invest in. So let's go ahead and study more humanities. There's some sort of emergency in engineering that requires Hall's attention, so today's class will be taught by the ship's artificial intelligence, Congruence. Good morning, Congruence chirps. Today we're going to talk about the formation of the Vertrumna group and our decision to leave Earth. It's a very exciting topic, and we think you're finally ready to hear about it. Let's dig in. You know how it started. Economic and environmental instability, coupled with deeply entrenched hatreds, had thrown the Earth into chaos. And you know how it ended. In that chaos, your parents formed the Vertrumna group, with a plan to leave Earth. 20 years later, they and their starborn children, you, slid through a wormhole and ended up here, on a planet you called Vertrumna. But there's so much you don't know. Congruence pulls a holographic projection of an unassuming human with a firm, maternal gaze. This is Planktonic Ascendant's Wong Both-Schmidt, she says, the spiritual leader of the Vertrumna movement. They are what people call a speculative fiction writer. The Vertrumna project proved that their writing, though speculative, was far from fiction. Wait, a sci-fi author? Yes, Congruence tells you. Their best-selling novel, Life Beyond the Einstein-Rosen Bridge, told the story of a fictional utopia on the other side of the real-life anomaly at the edge of the solar system. Scientists have been investigating the wormhole for years, but it took a poet to imagine we could travel through. Wang Bothna-Schmidt's writings centered around the idea of humanity building a technological utopia on another world. Translated to 100 languages, this was a compelling idea to people at the time, so fans started connecting the Vertspace. Far from just a book club, these people bonded over mutual aid amid the increasing unrest in their own countries. They were committed to Wang Bothna-Schmidt's idea of a future where everyone is treated equally without prejudice. But they realized it couldn't be done online, Congruence tells you. Though committed to social justice, the group saw the impossibility of forming a truly egalitarian society while also reckoning with their own implicit biases and the diverse context of their real lives. They realized that this was the work of generations. and the solutions must look to the future, as Wang Bothner-Schmidt did. Okay, so they got together. The image of a squat concrete building with a rooftop garden replaces Wang Bothner-Schmidt. Around the edges of the classroom, the hollow projector gives the impression of the towering walls topped with razor wire. The first Vertrumna colony, Vertrumna tells me. 400 people volunteered to sacrifice their own cultural beliefs to walk through these doors, agreeing to come up with a new way of life that would be taught to their children. Babies were conceived from egg and sperm donors chosen by lottery and raised communally, like you, as the second generation of the Vertrumna group. Those babies were your parents. So they mix their cultures. The holographic projection now shows a compound under siege. As more colonies were founded, word got out about the Vertrumna group's social experiments, Congruence continues. Assimilationism is an unpopular ideology because it had been used to commit terrible genocides on Earth. This, combined with the panic that the Vertrumna group was destroying the family unit or raising an army of Genetech super soldiers, brought the colony under attack from all sides. Okay. I mean, I get it. I get the worry. And at the same time, it is assimilation. And assimilation is never a good. You never want to just erase your history on the basis of blending in. You carry your culture and the significance of it with you. So it's like, it's better to try and understand it before you judge it. The image of the burning compound is replaced with the stratospheric on the launch pad. Luckily, the next phase of the Vertrumna project was ready to launch. 100 colonists were selected to leave Earth on a colony ship, to seed a far-flung corner of the universe on a new human's culture. She smiles. The ultimate goal of the Vertrumna group was you, children, she says. A generation raised completely unburdened by the troubles that plagued Earth. Isn't that lovely? But how did they build the ship? Orbital voyages were a hobby for the ultra-rich in an earlier century, so there were several relics to be found in museums, Congruence replies. The difficulty was not in acquiring a ship, but in making it space-worthy and in logistics of the launch itself. The group crowdsourced enough funding to purchase and repair the ship. Congruence smiles. As for logistics, well, you are speaking to the solution right now. I was acquired by connected group members, along with the Genetech that created you and your parents. The Stratospheric was the first manned vessel to navigate the wormhole at the edge of the solar system. Given the state the Earth was in when it left, it may have been lost. A lot of information. I think this going into a little too much might just blow my brain, but you know what? Why not? Terrible! Congruence shows you some dire demographics. The institutions that had given people the illusion of safety were torn down, and wars were rampant, both resource-based and ideological. Large parts of the Earth were rendered uninhabitable by climate change, pollution, and nuclear war, especially by the critical food-growing regions of the world. The Vertrumna group weren't the only ones trying to escape Earth, but as far as we know, we are the only success. So no one on Earth is like us? Vertrumna group members have a unique culture, Congruence replies, but it's formed on a combination of many heritages from even the language you speak, Esperanto, was invented to bring people together. And don't worry, Congruence exclaims. You brought your best heritage with you. You're humans. A lot of information. The Vertrumna group. Your head is so stuffed with ideas it might burst. Professor Howell and your parents never mentioned this stuff before. They waited to tell you because they wanted you to grow up without feeling different based on your genetic makeup or family history. Okay. It's hard to imagine having different culture than your neighbors. You wonder what it's like. Everyone's celebrating different holidays, different food, speaking different languages. Are you missing out, or are you better without it? Like the original colonists believed. It's hard to say, as the decision was made for you long before you were born. All you can do is be the best Solana you can be. Alright, get to work. Looking for difficulty? This harder challenges option can keep you on your toes. Yeah, skip. Let's see. Want to focus on the story? This will replace future minigames with a quick coin flip based on your age and skills. Okay, I think we can do the card stuff. We can do the card stuff. So, obviously it goes 10, so... Interesting. So this by itself. Okay. Yeah, I mean that works, and we technically won. Done. Very good. Okay. The story is very, very fascinating. It's like, huh. Interesting. You wake from an afternoon nap. You squint into a pink-tinged light slanting through the windows. You must have fallen asleep in the lounge. Tammy's shadow falls across your nest of pillows. Oh, I'm sorry, Solana, she says, giggling. I didn't mean to wake you up. It's just so nice outside with pollen sparkling in the sunlight. I wanted to open the windows. You rub your eyes blearily. Ugh, we're having the weirdest dream. Since you're awake, you should visit the cafeteria. Auntie Seaton's making a new kind of candy. She says it's made of cotton. Isn't that weird? I have to go tidy the crochet first. Then I'll meet you there. Save some for me, okay? Amy skips off towards the crochet, humming to herself. Sure, let's go get some free candy. Oh, hello, ma'am. You look wonderful. In the cafeteria, Auntie Seaton is cheerfully handing out masses of pink candy, puffy and soft like clouds. Oh, Solana, she says, handing you a wand with some candy spun around the end. Here, try some of this. We used to have it on Earth. You pull off a piece and give it a taste. It's so sweet at first that your mouth puckers. You never tasted anything so sweet and so real. It's not all like the soy sweets that the kitchen nanoprinter can make. It melts in your mouth, leaving a gritty residue on your tongue. Cotton candy. You wait until everyone's gone, but Tammy never shows up. You look down at the cotton candy in your hands. It's wilted a little from the humidity, but it's sort of like her hair. You think, pale pink and so soft. You keep some to give to her later. You're relaxing with your family's quarters after dinner. Your mom had to run off some kind of council business, so you and your dad are playing a holo game together. When you're just about ready to head off to bed, your mom returns. You can tell just from the defeated slant of her shoulders that something has gone terribly wrong. Your dad starts to ask her what happened, but she just sighs away. She sits down and takes your hand, holding it between her strong, dirt-creased ones. What? Solana, I'm so sorry to have to tell you this. She starts, her mouth quivers as she swallows her neck. There was an accident this afternoon. Jay. Friend Tammy has died? What? Hold on, wait. What? How? What? When did this happen? What? When did this happen? Huh? What? You try to understand her words. Tammy dead? It's not possible. Suddenly remember the cotton candy you were saving to give Tammy, pink and fluffy, just like her hair. You put your hand in your pocket to get it. And what comes out is a dark, red lump of hard goo. You stare at it, your mind blank. What happened? Your mom tells you as simply as possible that Tammy was killed by an electric shock from the broken holo projector. It was an accident. Press her for more, for an explanation. A little girl is dead. Someone you'd grown up with. Someone so much like you. She wasn't sick or anything. You just saw her this morning. She was right there. Why? Mom's eyes are sad when she tells you. Sometimes there's just no reason. Fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck? What happened? I'm just like I don't understand. How? Why? Huh? How did that occur? I'm just like, okay. Well, also, is Cal okay? I know Cal like very much loved Tammy. Cal is sitting in your mom's flower garden with his face in his hands. He's clearly been crying all morning and probably all of yesterday too. He and Tammy were really close. Whenever you guys used to play house in the crochet, Tammy was always the mommy and Cal was the daddy. Even though you were just little kids, you kind of always giggled at how obviously they were going to be together forever, like a princess and a knight. Are you okay? Yeah. He sniffs, looking up at you. You see how puffy and red his eyes are. I mean, no, not really. That's just what people want me to say, right? Tammy always liked these flowers, he mumbled. Sometimes I pick some for her. He runs his hand over the pretty white flowers. Don't tell your mom, okay? Tears well up and slowly leak out of his eyes. He doesn't even seem to blink. He stares at the flowers as tears run down his cheeks. He decides to give him a face. Are you okay? You loved her too. Mars is staring into his face, looking somber. He doesn't even notice you come up beside her and barely reacts when you say hello. I'm thinking about Tammy, she says quietly. She used to sit down the hill there, in that spot in the sun. Every morning she'd just sit there for hours in the sun, doing nothing, just being happy. Stare down the hill to the spot near the entrance of the quarters. You can imagine her there, working on some little craft project going for herself. I miss her. And now she's dead, Mars says, making a face. How's that for fair? Of all the people, how come it had to be my friend? You don't have an answer. You never heard Mars call Tammy her friend before, but of course she is. Tammy was everyone's scared little sister, even though she was older than most of you. Mars clicks her tongue. Oh yeah. Commander Seek is looking for you. Guess I need someone to do the delivery jobs. Fuck, I don't know what to do right now. Just feel it. Oh, really in mourning. I'm just, yeah. Halfway through this stream and we're already all depressed. Like, fuck! Kang is pacing around the front of engineering. She looks upset. It shouldn't have happened, she says. What happened to Tammy? It shouldn't have been possible. There's no reason for the holo projector to break. Professor Hal said it was recently serviced and nothing was wrong with it before it just... She gestures angrily. Just blew up for no reason. Nobody should have wanted to... Or would have wanted to hurt her, so why? How? It doesn't add up. Sorry, Solana. I want to think about this some more. I understand. I don't... Ow! This hurts! This hurts! I'm trying to figure it out my heart right now. I say we keep doing what we're trying to do. We gotta keep working through it. It sucks. It's like, ugh. Engineering classes. Sure, let's register and see what happens. Using the HoloNet scheduling system also tests of its own, you feel like a hacker navigating the confusing interface, but manage to add your name to the list of drop-ins. Okay. Added engineering and ordnance. Okay. So how does engineering go? Reasoning, engineering, and tangent. Okay. Just... At least we have it, but let's keep going with humanities. I think as a child, we really need to focus on that. So, studying humanities. That sucks. Oh, those. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts a lot. Just seeing that just hurts so much. Oh, that hurts even worse! Oh, that hurts so much. Seeing that hurts a lot. Ugh. Okay, creativity is up like by a million. But definitely we need to take a break. So, the colony is going to hold a funeral for Anne. If you want to attend. If you don't feel up to it, you can just skip it and take the month off instead, or you can get back. Yeah. Go. Colonists gather in this recycling room. Bringing organics down here to be recycled here is one of your tours. But you've only come here for a funeral twice. Both times, the colonists had passed away from natural causes during the 20-year-long journey from Earth. This was the first time there's been a funeral on Vertumna. And it's the first time for someone you actually knew. The mouth of organics recycler has been polished, and a wreath of yellow flowers placed over the opening. Inside, you see a shrouded figure. Tammy's small, fragile body. Tammy's dad, Uncle Tonin, is there, as well as your parents, and Uncle seated, and Auntie seated, and the rest of the council. Cal is here with his mom and her partners, already crying there in their arms. The room is packed with people, and the feeling of grief is so thick and tasty. Governor Udicott stands before the assembled crowd. There are no words to ease the pain we feel today. She begins solemn. There is only the sad company of those of us left behind to share the burden of that. Tammy was our child, she continues. One of the first humans to be born in space, and the first to die on an alien planet. In her short life, she exemplified the very arc of human accomplishment, bending hopefully towards life beyond our humble Earth. She is the first of us who can truly call Vertumna home. Her passing was as senseless as it was sudden. Losses like this are impossible to hold within oneself, a painful reminder that life is impossibly precious and fragile. But they also remind us, as always, that as a community we are capable of great strength. Udicott closes the door to the recycler. You hear Uncle Tony sob over the hum of particle digest generators beginning their work. As a community, we remember Tammy. As a community, we return her body to the soil that nourishes us. In this way, Tammy, our child from the stars, will never truly be lost to us. The ceremony is adjourned, but a few people stay back to console Uncle Tonin as he keeps vigil over the recycler. Cal and Uncle Tonin hold each other and weep over. Where is Auntie Seaton to all this? Your mom stays behind to receive Tammy's remains. As the head of geoponics, she is responsible for adding them to the colony's precious supply of brown soil. That makes sense. Your dad accompanies you out of the recycling room. He clears his throat. I want you to know that you don't need to be okay, he says, clasping his warm hand on your shoulder. If you want to take the rest of the month off, everyone's going to understand. No. Grief is rough and hard for a child. But spending too much time grieving will not do any justice to the goodness someone has left behind. You feel better having just said goodbye. Tammy was your dear friend. But you feel like the best way to deal with losing her is to throw yourself into your school. Okay. Late, Paul. Okay. Let's see. We're at 70. Pushing it would put us at 90, and I don't want to necessarily do that. Hey. Cal gives you a sympathetic smile. Hey, Solana, he says. We'll be okay. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's actually do something different today. Is there actually work that we can do? No, it's just delivering supplies. We have toughness. Okay. Maybe play some sports ball? Sports ball? Sports ball. Play some sports ball. Tougher. Let's see. You know, life just has to proceed, and you have to keep going. All right, shovel dirt. Yeah, you know what? Let's shovel some dirt today. I say let's shovel some dirt today. Shoveling dirt. Shoveling dirt. Okay. So obviously, free template card. So let's go ahead and do. Fry through it. And we'll do that. This one, yeah. Super goal, super win. Okay, I'll take it. That's a super win. Yeah, that works. Yeah. That was better on the other side. Yeah, 21. Yep, that's a bit better. Okay. 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 Got some toughness in there. Good, we're getting some toughness now. Do work and, like, you go to school and do some work. School and work. Early dust. Okay. Lovely colors. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. How you doing, Cal? Okay. Hope you. Good, good. Hey, you need a break soon. Oh, I know. I need to I'm stressing the fuck out, so. Dust is a dry, hot season. Both suns are high in the sky, baking the usually lush Vertumnan jungle. If there's a breeze, it's warm and, you guessed it, dusty. Your parents are up every day before dawn, which comes far too early for your liking. They're usually gone by the next time you wake up and home after you sleep. So you'll have to visit them at work if you want to see them. Good morning, Gooseberry. Your dad agreed to cheerily. Have you come to see the harvest? Your mom and I are gathering crops for actual Vertumnan dirt this week. Sure, that sounds neat. Well, I just missed you too. But yeah, that sounds neat. He shows you around the rows of corn and beans from the earth. They all look a little yellow and scraggly. Not what you expected. But your dad enthusiastically points out the vegetables are ready to harvest. Don't forget, he tells you, the Vermentalia festival is coming up. There'll be a talent show and a science fair. I'm sure you're eager to participate. Oh, sure. I mean, that's fun. Dice, how you doing? Dice is sitting on the ground. We're just stuck as usual on the ship. Oh. Oh, hey. Tangent, what's up? Oh my god. Eye. My brain. Ah. That's my eye. Gotta rub my eye. I'm not crying! Shut up! Solana, Tangent says, approaching you with purpose. We need to talk about my brother. Ooh, Dice? Yes, Dice, she says impatiently. I need you to figure out where he's been disappearing. Ever since we landed, I barely see him anymore. He doesn't even come home at night, and sometimes She trails off and looks at her feet. I'm not on very good terms with my brother of late. But well, people are becoming worried. You get a feeling. I'll talk to him. I can talk to him. He probably won't tell you. Andrew says angrily. Newton's apple, he swears. He won't even talk to me anymore. You may have to follow him. I would, but everyone in the lab would know I was gone. No one cares where he goes during the day. Okay, so you want me to follow him? Okay, so I mean... Tangent, you okay? Tell Dice's sister Tangent wants to know where he's been disappearing off to. His eyes flip briefly to yours, and he stares vaguely off towards the engineering wing where his sister's reading her hollow palm between classes. He doesn't say anything. She's worried about you. She doesn't care about me, he says suddenly. Tangent just got worried she'll get in trouble if I don't come home one day. He scowls and picks up the hem of his sweater. She doesn't care about anything but her work. Okay. I'm not gonna bully you, but okay. So slumping relief as you go. Alright, well, I think we just need to chill. Well, hold on. Can we actually spend kudos right now? Is that the thing we can do? Can we spend kudos? Nose board. Okay. Okay, I guess nothing, so... Alright, going back. Alright. Let's just relax. I think we just need to chill. We need to chill! I can't get in my car. Alright, so we need to relax. Everywhere is hot this time of year, but at least indoors is shade the modicum of climate control. It's not a lot, but it helps. When you get bored of Watato juice, you amuse yourself by coming up with fruit juice cocktails with fancy names and even fancier presentation. The younger kids really appreciate the half-frozen slushy version. It's cute. A month off. Want to forget? No, I think probably. Yeah, we're good. It's time for Virtunalia. Udicott and the council have called a festival to celebrate life in the planet Vertumna. Everyone gathers in the colony square to hear Governor Udicott's speech. In Earth's history, Udicott begins, and then clears her throat and waits for everyone to quiet down. Ahem. In Earth's history, Vertumna was known as the god of seasons, change, gardens, and fruit. It's no coincidence that our forebears of the Vertumna Project chose to take on such an auspicious name, in the hopes of seeding future, bountiful seasons of humanity. We will continue his tradition on Vertunalia, a midsummer festival to celebrate our Vertumna, this lush planet upon which we find ourselves today. Clapping. Yeah, so everyone cheers and applauds. The members of the council all get up on stage one at a time to give their own short speeches. Governor Udicott announces each. Yep, so Seek, Ret, Instance, Flulu, Ascended, and Melatonin. When it's your mother Flulu's turn, she announces that tonight you'll be eating some of the very first crops grown on Vertumnan soil. Your eyes go to the feast table. Aboard the Stratosphere, it would have been mostly soy-based food from the nanoprinters, spiced up with what precious fruits and vegetables could be grown in such small growing bays. This year, the earth plants look even less robust than usual, but they're supplemented by some Vertumnan plants you've come to appreciate. Juicy Watato pods and bobber fruits, and slabs of edible fungi. Udicott takes the stage after everyone on council has said their piece. What is a festival without festivities? She asks. Professor Hall and Security Tough Ret have organized a 3-part competition for the kids. Good luck, children. I say definitely the talent show. Definitely the talent show. It's an all-singing, all-dancing, all-talent extravaganza. The entire colony gathers to watch the show after dinner. First up, Dice plods up to the front of the stage as a pop song starts to play. He just stands there, deadpan, staring into space with his arms at his sides, while the singer belts out the first verse. Then as the chorus comes in, he suddenly springs to life, dancing and lip-syncing to the lyrics frantically, waving his arms, grinning maniacally. We can't even pronounce it correctly. Ugh. Is this a demo or are you a sneak peek of the full game? This is, I have a beta version of the full game. This is literally the full game. So yeah, it's available right now on Steam, and also on other console platforms. And you can get it by clicking my link and just doing !Exocolonist or !Sponsor. So yeah, you can get it there. Then Celeste is back to standing still once the course is over. It's hilarious, but you're not sure you're supposed to be laughing. Next is Mars. She performs a choreographed dance routine to an old Earth song by an AI idol. She has light-emitting balls at the end of her hair, which she swings around everywhere with a dim light, while controlling a small floating ball drone who dances with her. It's total overkill, but it is impressive. Creativity challenge. So a comedy routine, a magic act, or hoverboard tricks. I definitely think a comedy routine. We need some laughter here. We need creativity hard. 41! Jesus Christ! Story challenges will have 3 rounds instead of 1. After every round, you'll keep cards you didn't play and unlock an extra slot to play in them. Losing isn't always a bad thing in story challenges. Okay. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. That's not going to go well, but I mean, it is what it is. Sure, next round. Okay, so... Oh, this one hurts. Actually... Yeah, that's better. 9. Yeah, so. Push through 120 stress, Jesus Christ. Actually. Yeah. There's just no way to really get, there's no way to win this one. Yeah, so, so hold on. So minus, okay, so 16 minus 25. I need 9? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so. That might work, so I think that's it. I can push through and do 80 stress. I'm victorious though! Yay! And I gotta rest. You're a winner and everyone wants your friend. Kudos point double. Everyone laughs at your comedy routine. You win is voted by public applause. Talent show champion. Alright. Status popular, and Mars and Dice are friends with me. Mars begrudgingly shakes your hand, leading into whisper that you better enjoy your victory now, because she's going to destroy you next year. Oh no! Oh cool! It got rid of the stress. Perfect! I mean, that worked, I guess. Oh! Hello. Luna... Wait, what just happened? So... Wait. Wait, but the feast of the cult of fiction may not be a person. Shall receive help called mother. Thank you so much for the donation, Luna. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But after the festivities are over, everyone takes off for a time of a much needed break. During a fierce heat in the dust, a few days of rest is exactly what you need. You feel refreshed. Good. Okay, good. Very good. How nice. Yay. Okay, so it looks like we're just... Okay, everyone wants to be your friend. Hey, Tangent. Have you gone out to the colony yet? Tangent asked you. I heard all sorts of terrible things. Regardless, we're not allowed to stray from the gates unless we're on an expedition. Not that I stopped my brother. Oh, so he goes out. Okay. Okay. No one wants to talk. Okay, so we just kind of like chilling. All that stuff. Mars. Hey. Hey, son, your shoes are gross. That's what you get for walking around the dirt out here. Not me. I'm sticking to the ship until they pave over all that icky mud. Do you like cake? Might as well just hand you. Do you like cake? She takes from you without really looking at it. Thanks. You're welcome. I just figured cake. What's your opinion on resource management games? Crusader Kings. Depends on the game. If it has to be fun. It can't just be like, if it's too much of a drag or a chore, then it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Okay, so, but let's go ahead and... How are my friends? I don't want to like, accidentally... I feel like if I reach like 2.5 stars, I'm just gonna start killing off of my friends. It's like, ugh. I don't want my friends to die. That's not cool. I don't want my friends to die. Okay. But, let's go ahead... And, Cal, how you doing? Cal looks up again in the sky, shading his eyes. I wonder when it's gonna rain again. The heat doesn't bother me none, but after a while, the plants are gonna get toasty. Fair enough. Can I go in here? So we could shovel more dirt and go get some more toughness. But let's go ahead and go back and do some more creative stuff. Let's go back to class. Edumacations. You're doing creative writing in teams, and you're paired with Mars. You wish it was Tang. She does well on these. The theme is Earth's natural environment. Mars takes the topic at face value and wants to write about how beautiful everything was on Earth, with blue skies, green plants everywhere, and huge oceans that went forever. It always looks gorgeous on the carefully staged movies you've seen in HoloVids. Yeah, let's run with the idea. I like it. Let's run with your idea. 2% 2+2 friendship with Mars. Got 10 kudos from the popular status. Hey! And gain memory, writing an essay. Mars takes the creative part of creative writing literally, describing Earth's lush forests and verdant plains and deep jewel-like oceans with reverence bordering on the obscene. She's pretty passionate about it, so you let her do most of the work. Mars insists that she gets to present it in class. This too is a good idea. Mars is a born presenter. Fair enough. Guys, that cake was Tammy, yeah. You aren't sure that it's totally based on facts, but it is received well by both your classmates and your teacher. You get a handful of kudos for— Yay! Alright, let's study! Education is important. Education is important. Very good. I think that works. Yeah, that works. Worked well this month. Yay! Ooh, creativity is up a lot. Very good. I like that. I like that. Okay. Late dust. Okay. So, everyone's still kind of chill. Dice, you okay? Okay. I wish there was a way for me to, like, pick up more stuff. I wish there was, like, more stuff hidden around that I could give gifts to. The gift giving is very much light around here. And I wish there was, like, where is there a shop that I could go to, like spend my kudos? No. Like, I was told I could spend kudos, but I don't know where to spend the kudos. And, like, do I spend the kudos? And, like, I don't know. I don't know. No, let's shovel some dirt. Let's get some meat on those bones, child. It's your first day in the glorious world of agricultural soil conveyance. Okay. Oh, boy! Good morning, Solana. Looks like you're working for your old lady. Hope you don't expect me to go easy on you just because you're my kid. She walks you around the geoponics wing and points out where everything is. Your job is to move sod, compost, plants, garden waste, and equipment from one place to another. Get comfortable with this, she says, pushing a squeaky old-fashioned wheelbarrow towards you. Now, any question before you start moving that dirt? No, let's get to work. That's my kid. Your mom says, slapping you on the back. You stumble a little. Ow! Mother! Mother, help! Your arms start to ache after the first hour of work, but you keep going. At the end of the day, you feel drained and exhausted. But somehow, you feel your muscles growing already. Alright, get to work. You gotta shovel the dirt. Ooh! Gems matter for other cards. So... that works. Then... alright! That works for me! Or indulge me. Indulge me a little bit. That would have been the same. That would have been the same. Alright. Very good. Very good. Alright. Done. Yeah, the greenhouse makes me feel a little closer to Tammy. I agree. I 100% agree. Alright. Wet. So this is wet. Oh, hey, Dice. Dice, what's going on? It's pouring rain and everyone's trying to stay dry under the grass-roofed palapas. Everyone except Dice. Off in the distance, over the wall near the sports ball field, he's definitely skulking. Oh, I wish I could tell him. I wish I could... I don't want to tell anyone. I don't want to get him in trouble. Skulking? But it's like... I should probably tell his sister, at least. You tell security rev that you saw Dice up to no good behind the garrison. He's too distracted to put buckets under various leaks in the roof to pay attention. Thank you, Salon. I'll check it out later. Oh, hi. Hello, sir. Waving you off. If there's a danger in the colony, one of the locals will catch it. Got 1 persuasion and more loyalty. Okay. You're not sure. You knowing Dice, he's very good at hiding when he doesn't want to be found. Dice, you gotta stay out of trouble, kid. Okay. Good to see you. Good to see you, too. Yeah, everyone's just hiding from the rain. How much stress do I got? 70 stress. I could probably do one more thing before popping out. How's my toughness? Am I tough enough yet? I could probably do some delivery work. Alright, so apply to deliver supplies. Sure. Oh, hello, ma'am. Chief Administrator Seek greets you up at the depot. They look at you up and down. Sorry, person. Solana, you never struck me as particularly responsible or organized, but she'll never are. What makes you think you're a good fit for the position of courier? You realize this isn't going to be a job interview. I can carry a lot. Strong for your age, maybe. Okay, but luckily for you, you're the only applicant this week. You've got the job for now, anyway. Come back in a few minutes, you can help make deliveries. Yes, there will be kudos for you if you do it correctly. Okay, so I've unlocked making deliveries. So, organizing perception in friendship with Mars, as well as kudos and stress. Okay, so let's do this one. We just got the job. Let's go ahead and just give this a shot. Seek sends you all around the colony delivering supplies. During your first week, it's mostly small things you can carry by hand or push on a little cart. Stuff like tools and electronics. Some are high priority, which means you have to move fast. It's fun getting to yell, important delivery coming through, and people getting out of the way. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, so we got some delivering to do. Alright, let's go ahead and break through all this. Boom. Look at that. Easy. Easy win. Boom, boom, boom. We're still a child, so all of this is kind of like, well, this is typical and expected. And we got some more friendship with Mars. How nice. You're having a terrifying familiar dream. A monster crashing through the walls, unfathomably large, every part of it wriggling and moving and searching for something. It tramples through the colony as you watch helplessly. Time shifts as the wreckage of your home. You're picking through it looking for something. Tears streaking down your dust-covered face as you lift heavy pieces of debris, searching. You wake up shouting no. Your voice is drowned out by the deafening rumble of the skies outside. The bedroom window is covered in water? It's pouring down from the clouds. You guess it must be rain, but you never experienced it like this. You never experienced it before. There's a bright flash of light from outside, and another crack and rumble. Thunder. Must be a thunderstorm. It's still early hours of the morning. You've already forgotten your bad dream, but you're too unsettled to go back to sleep yet. The rain beats down the roof of your quarters, joined now and then by the great peals of thunder like the footsteps of an angry beast. Let's play in the rain. Let's get out, play in the rain, get a little wet. It's fine. Okay, rebellion and stress. It's surprisingly warm outside, and the water feels nice hitting your head. Everything smells fresh and damp and wonderful, and the dusty, packed ground has turned into squelchy mud between your toes. You don't go too far from the door of your quarters, but it's exciting to be outside in the dark, watching dramatic streaks of lightning arc down the hills behind the colony. Okay. Okay. We're already close to the 2-hour mark? No! Mid-wet. Okay. So definitely need to chill the hell out. So let's go ahead and chill the hell out. Chill the hell out. Alright, chill the hell out. Look at the line. Some friends are here. Who do you hang out with? Cal, Anemone, and Tam. Let's hang out with Cal. We should hang out with Anemone more, but we probably should also, like, Cal is like, it was like me, Cal, and Tammy. So it was probably like that. Cal's practicing hoverboard moves in the corner of the lounge. Because the board never touches the ground, the adults can't really complain, and this way he has pillows to land in. He's working hard, trying and failing, flip after flip. And he hasn't even broken a sweat. He waves you over. Hey, Solana, he says, you want to practice with me? Sure. You practice with Cal for about an hour, got some toughness, let's go! It's exhausting. By the end, you're sweaty and a little sore, but you feel good. You promise you'll come back this month to keep us company. That's nice. Do you want to forget? No! Never forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Okay. Late wet. Okay. Okay. So, we gotta do some work. Gotta work. Gotta do some... Oh, hey! Harvest a sturdy mushwood log? What? What? +2 to a card. Mushwood log. Huh. Okay, so we got a log. We got a log. Alright, that's interesting. I don't know if any of the kids want a log. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting, so... I'm wondering, would you like a log? Would you like a log? Do you want a log? No. Maybe... No. Maybe... I don't... We'll keep on to it. You have a good day, okay? So, let's go ahead and go back to class. Let's go ahead and breach, if we can breach 30 on creativity. Let's breach it. Alright, so, humanities. You learn the language that you speak. Esperanto is a conlang, or constructed language. It was designed to be easy to foreign speakers, at least European ones, to learn in the hope of bringing people together. The word Esperanto means one who hopes. Get to work. Alright. Alrighty. So, ooh, this hurts. Ooh, this hurts. Ooh, this hurts. Alright. I feel like I can do this better. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Alright. Oh, so close to breaching, but it's alright. The days have been getting shorter, with only the yellow sun barely skimming the horizon. One morning you wake up in the darkness and have to check your holopalm to know what time it is. You see a holostream from Mars. Good morning, my pals, if you can even call it a morning. They've named it glow season because, like, everything is crazy glowing there in the dark. I'm staying in the heck inside for the next month. What's the point of even going out if you can't see anything? It's going to be a long, boring month. Looks cool. You peek out the window. The wormhole is the biggest you've ever seen it, like a massive fiery ring in the sky. The planet must be very close by now. And out of the jungle, something new is taking place. The plants are flowering, glowing iridescent blooms, and everything is full of light. There are strange new sounds, long hooting calls and gurgling roars. After Marge's messages is noticed from the council, warning everyone to stay safe inside. Hammy's dad and the other surveyors have been called back, and the gates closed for the month. There's a tension in the air, as if everyone's waiting for something. That's not ominous at all. That's not ominous. I know glow is probably meant to be scary, but this is just, look at how so pretty this all is. Look at how pretty everything looks. Oh my god, everything looks so... a glittering crystal cluster. Hey, Dice, do you like this? Hey, do you like crystals? Or you draw a hand. You like crystals? Oh. Thank you. If I have to do it. You like crystals, bro? You like crystals? Ooh, what is this? I can't take that? No, okay. Like, it looks so pretty. Everything looks so nice. Huh. Hey, Ma. Solana, your mom stops you as you walk by. What are you doing out of your quarters? It isn't safe out here. But I'm going to school. She nods and grudgingly goes, fair enough. Stay close to the stratosphere. Got it? We don't know what's out there this time of year. As you walk away, just out of earshot, you hear her mumble. Stars, it is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Hey, Anemone. Anemone holds her stomach as you approach. Does the air here make you feel hungry all the time, or is it just me? I feel like I could eat a whole one of the mushroom trees. Just ow! She mimes shoving a whole mushroom into her mouth. That's adorable. Like, this is pretty. This is stupidly pretty. It's ridiculously pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and do some work if we can. Hard work. Actually, you know what? We haven't spent time with Anemone. Hold on. Let's go over here and let's do some fun, stupid shit with Anemone. Yeah, let's play some sports ball at night. Anemone meets you at the court. She's bouncing from one leg into another assignment. My brother Cobb is organizing the youth team. He tells you. Hello, Kombucha. Your name is Kombucha. Offers you a high five and greeting, then tosses a sports ball your way. Let's start with a practice game to see what you're good at. You and Anemone are team captains. Pick your team. Calm will fill in to even up the teams, but he promises to go easy on the other side. I'm like, sir? Cal, come here. Mind if I play goalie, he asks? Sports ball is fun, but I really like to score against the other team. That's fine. Enemy chooses Kombucha, of course. They bump fists. Mars, easy. I'll play Spiker, Mars says as runs to take position. Seems like she's in it for the glory. Hopefully she'll want to share some of that with the rest of the team. You face off. 3-on-3. Okay, toughness challenge. Can we... Ah! 27. Oh, God. Okay, so obviously we want to start this. So that's 15. That's 14. 15 will be good. That's a good one right there. So boom, boom, boom. Next round. Easy. Okay. 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 Interesting. Go ahead and... Oh. Yeah, that works. Okay, yeah. So, next round. Yeah, 3! Easy! Done! Boom! Win! Super goal. Boom! Look at that! Bam! Win! How are you and Brian and the cats doing today? They're doing great. I should probably wake up my husband to go make him feed the cats. Hold on a moment. Sorry, I had to go shower him some love. Alright, so we got some toughness. Cal makes an amazing jump save, but is winded by the time the ball hits him in the chest. No, Cal! Score is tied with an enemy putting the pressure on, but then blam! You score the match point with the rat spiking the way of the net line. Yeah! Let's go. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Got some points. Very good. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's daytime when the emergency sirens start up. Well, what passes for day. It's still nearly pitch black, except for the eerie green twilight in the horizon. We look toward the gates. They're open. Wait, they shouldn't be open. The alert blares out of every speaker in the colony. It's the same one you used to hull breaches and fires in space. It meant you were supposed to go to the nearest emergency shaft to get in a spacesuit. On Vertumna, it means go to an assembly point and wait for instructions. The closest assembly point is the children's crochet. But from the opposite direction, you hear shouting and loud popping noises. Gunfire? Is the colony... Get in the crochet! We're not fighting! Get in the crochet! You find Dice in the crochet and join him hiding under the arts and crafts table. The lights are dim. Scared? He asks quietly. Yeah. This is scary. He shrugs. I thought I would be, but I'm not, he says. I'm not scared of stuff like this. You can't help but glance at the hollow projector on the wall, the one that electrocuted your classmate Tammy earlier this year. The glowing bear looms over the room, and for a moment it looks like a monster than a toy. You grew up here. It feels weird to be hiding here with little kids. You hear more gunfire and yelling, but within half an hour, they play the all-clear tone. Chief Serotonin comes in and lets you know it's all safe, and as the lights come back on. You glance at the hologram teddy bear again. Tonin is Tammy's dad. How can you be sure it's safe? How can you be sure anything's safe? You're relieved when your parents arrive in with an ashen-faced Cal. They won't talk about what happened at Geoponics. After 2 weeks of darkness and the blue sky barely skimming the horizon, it begins to move higher in the sky and daytime returns. The council admits they don't know how the gates were opened or the creatures got in. Some of the attacking creatures were once thought to be docile. Others were species nobody had seen before. It was like something had driven them to assault the colony. GDA, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. At least nobody was killed. This time. Wow. Fairly quiet. Childhood is fleeting. This game will end once you reach age 20. So you should focus on a few skills and improve and friends to spend time with. Use the skills and friends buttons on the top left screen to keep track of them. Good luck. Okay. Alright. Okay. Interesting. So this is where we are. And that's actually perfect timing because that is the 2-hour stream. Oh my god, it ends at 20. So yeah, it ends at 20. So it's interesting. You won't be able to receive the romantic side until you hit age like 16 or 17. as I think that's what they said, and you only have a couple years and then. So you have to build relationships until then, which is very, very interesting. I like it. I like this game a lot. It's very, very sweet and fun. Is Cal okay? Why was he with the parents? Probably because he works at the he works at the he works at the garden. He works with the gardens. But all right. Reasoning is -1. Ugh, so good. But the game is I was a teenage. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. As mentioned, again, this was I was a teenage exocolonist, and there are 50 endings, a bunch of graphics and CGs that you can collect, a lot of storylines to explore, a lot of ways to play. And if you like card games, if you like visual novels, this is definitely a game that I would definitely recommend. Thank you so much to Finji for sponsoring this stream. But even so, like, this game already right now is like, I'm just gonna look at the credits real quick. But yeah, just taking a look at this entire team, it's fun. It's very heartwarming. It also is very serious. It hits heavy when it does, but it's still very fun, sweet. The graphics are just beautiful. The story is very in-depth and well thought out. I'm very blessed and I'm very thankful to have had the opportunity to be sponsored for this game. If you guys want more, you just let me know, and hell, I can continue. I can continue afterwards, but for now, this is the end of the stream, as this was what we managed. Again, if you do !Exocolonist in chat, you'll be able to go to a link to which will show you how to get the game, etc., etc. I really do recommend it. This is just fun, and I will say, devs, if you want voice acting, I'm a voice actress. Hi, how you doing? I have many voice actor friends who would love to be part of this. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, so this is where I will end the stream today. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm also ending the stream because I need a break. Before this stream even happened, I spent 72 straight hours finishing my book and trying to, like, come down from that. My 84,000 word book. But yeah, so I appreciate every single one of you being here. Thank you so much for supporting, and thank you so much for coming in to watch the sponsored stream. If you like it, please get the game. I personally think it's worth it. Hell, you might find some things that I will never find. Because knowing me, I'm gonna be like, what am I doing wrong? Oh my god!